Beauty Bay were very unsubtly hinting to us that they were coming out with a new collection for Christmas. I mean, personally, I feel like it's very early to do Christmas collections, but maybe that's just me. Anyways, they launched it yesterday. It's the Celestial Charms and it is available right now. I do have some thoughts on it, and I do have to say also a massive thank you to my gorgeous friend Daniela. She goes by Cosmic Peaches on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and she actually bought the two palettes and she's got some swatches because, you know, Beauty Bay swatches are terrible. Also, don't mind the fact that I have a pimple patch. It's just, this is how life is. So as I said previously, this is available right now. The 20 pan Celestial Charms palette is available for €19. The Mini Charms 9 pan palette is €12. They have a Plump and Shine Lip Duo for €19, or if you want the whole set together, it's €36.70. When I showed you this in my Instagram stories and in my YouTube, a lot of you pointed out that this palette looks very, very much like the original Opulence palette that they came out with about 2 years ago. And can I just talk about their swatches? It's a 20 pan palette. Why have you only swatched 12 of the shades? What about the other 8? Now, this is where my gorgeous friend Daniela comes in. As I said, Cosmic Peaches. So up at the top, there's Opulence, and down at the bottom is the newer Celestial Charms palette. And you can kind of see there are some similarities. Are they duping each other? No, they're sisters. And I mean, she's also provided some fabulous, fabulous swatches here. You can really see this is very much like a jewel-toned palette. And if you have the previous Opulence palette, I feel like this would augment it quite a bit. And I mean, that blacky bluey shade at the top, shut up, absolutely gorgeous. And Daniela did the absolute Lord's work because she swatched and compared, because I've bought this, but I haven't got my hands on it yet. So over on the left-hand side is Celestial Charms, and on the right is the Opulence palette, which came out 2 years ago. So let's be real, this is similar. It absolutely is. You could get some similar looks, but is this necessarily duping? I personally don't think so. I think you can see some tonal differences here where the Celestial Charms is a lot more cool toned than the original Opulence. I feel like they're sisters, you know, same mother, same father, but they've gone through some of their own individual life circumstances that just make them a little bit different. Do you necessarily need both? I mean, that's up to you. I personally think you probably wouldn't, but also don't listen to me because I bought it. So I clearly make some strange life choices. And Daniela very kindly also sent on some video footage of these. Fabulous. And can I just say, how is it that she is able to capture these swatches on a phone better than Beauty Bay and their entire photography department? I mean, look at that. Look at those gorgeous, vibrant swatches. That shade at the very top, that one. Look at that with your eyeballs. I want it. And again, even here where you see the two palettes compared, you can see that they are different enough. You'll get similar looks, but not exact dupes. I feel like they'd work well together, you know? But there's also the Mini Charms palette, which is available for €12, and they do claim that there's some duochrome shades in here. And again, like, how are they just not swatching and capturing these well? Like, it actually hurts my brain. And actually, by the way, when you see the two palettes together, it kind of makes sense. Again, photos courtesy of the fabulous Daniela, aka Cosmic Peaches. And that, Beauty Bay, is how you do swatches. I mean, that looks so much better. They're very much kind of toppery shades. Like, I feel these could really augment things. I really like the look of that. And again, Daniela is absolutely spoiling us by showing us some amazing swatches here. She really captures the sparkles so well. This is a fabulous topper palette. And honestly, she sent me 2 clips and I couldn't choose between the 2 of them because I was like, oh my God, this is done so well. So here you go. I mean, she's shown it across lots of different lighting. You guys know I love that sort of thing. Like, look at that. Stunning. Perfect. And then the final part of the collection was this Plump and Shine Lip Duo. So essentially they have their best-selling by Beauty Bay Super Plump Lip Gloss in clear, but there's a new pearlescent gloss inspired by shimmering constellations in the shade Cosmic Pearl. Am I like dead over this? Not really. I did end up getting the entire bundle though because I'm foolish. And as I said before, you can get the entire bundle for €36.70 if you happen to be interested in all of that. Do I think that this is necessarily the strongest collection that Beauty Bay have come out with? Not really, but I kind of feel like, and this is going to sound terrible, that they've been on a little bit of like a descending trajectory. Like they're still really great, quality is definitely there, but I feel like the color stories aren't capturing people's imaginations as they once did. Now, I personally like this. Do I love it? No, I don't even think this would hit my top 10 in terms of Beauty Bay palettes, but I'm foolish, as I said before. So I've just bought this kind of being like, well, I'll enjoy the quality. And there's definitely some shades in here that I really like. And that 9 pan palette, I think that could be really, really fun. Don't get the glosses. I still bought them because, again, I'm an idiot. But, like, I mean, they're good value, they're good quality. But I feel like sometimes, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the marketing, maybe it's like a lack of market research. But it feels like they've been kind of falling flat a little bit lately with consumers. Maybe I'm totally off base here. Like, feel free to disagree with me. But I think even the fact that people were looking at this and kind of saying, this looks quite similar to opulence, that they were like, okay, I can talk myself out of this. And I totally understand the rationale for that. Totally get it in the fact that they are similar. You can create similar looks, not exact dupes, not exactly identical. But I think for anyone who's looking to like really curate their palette collection, I could see why they'd miss out on this and be like, not necessary. And it is limited edition. So I think that's part of why I ended up getting it, of like FOMO. Because I'm foolish. But let me know what you guys think. Did you get this? I know if you're in the UK like Daniela, you've probably already got your hands on it if you ordered it yesterday. Mine hasn't even shipped yet, because I'm Irish trash, and that's the way that we're looked at here. But yeah, if you've spent a lot of time looking at my pimple, don't worry. His name is George. We get on fine. It's all grand. But let me know what you guys think down below. Are you interested in this? Did you get it? Why did you not get it? I'm just nosy. Let's have a conversation.